Ah, yes, I have seen some Pokemon fairy people across the water. Oh, okay. I was thinking Pokemon fairies. Pokemon fairies. Which do you like, a stronger or rare Pokemon? No, it doesn't matter, really. I never use rare Pokemon in my party aside from Pikachu. But then Pikachu's not rare. Only in this game is it rare as a one-of-a-kind Pokemon. I digress. Anyway, Team Rocket throws this webbing onto Voltorb, and I guess that stops Voltorb from exploding. I don't know. And pulls the Voltorb to them, I guess, to steal the Voltorb. And the episode ends with them trying to take all these Pokemon, trying to steal all these Pokemon. And one of the Pokemon they steal, the only Pokemon that they actually successfully steal, and it's the only Pokemon that they've successfully stolen, period, is a Voltorb. James lifts up the Voltorb and is like, well, at least we got this one. Meowth freaks out, and the Voltorb explodes and blows everyone away. Team Rocket's blasting off again! Which actually brings back another thing. From what I remember, from what I've been told, I don't know if this is actually true, supposedly in the Best Wishes series, I don't watch the Best Wishes series, Team Rocket never blasts off. Well, they never do their little catchphrase where they say, Team Rocket's blasting off again. They just say... they say something and then just fly away. On jetpacks. Anyway. That last Pokemon that I took down was a Ponyta, and Ponyta makes its appearance in... The Great Flame Racer. It was something like that. It was like a great race thing where Ash rides Ponyta in a great Pokemon race against a Dodrio, against Misty, against Dodrio, and against Brock's Onyx, and I don't remember it all. I've seen that episode maybe twice. I can't remember everything. Darn it. Jigglypuff here actually makes its appearance in an episode where Jigglypuff is unable to sing. That's the very first time that we see Jigglypuff, and Jigglypuff sings to the heroes and puts them all to sleep. The Jigglypuff finally learns how to sing and puts the heroes to sleep, yada yada yada. You know this. Well, you maybe not knew about that, but I don't know. I don't remember the details of that episode, but I digress. Rare candy! Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? It had many rare kinds of Pokemon. Well, there's something for you. The Safari Zone has rare Pokemon. We know this. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome! Well, that's good for you. I think that if you go in between these two, you fight both of them. No? Okay, I'm just in between two girls. Oh, yeah! I hear many people get seasick. Which is actually kind of funny, because whenever you go to the captain, you find out that he's seasick. The captain looked really sick and pale. There you go. I kind of filled that in right there. A captain of a ship? Seasick? More likely than you think. Let's talk to this guy. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches cut to people. Huh. He's a swordsman. Let's go out here. Alright, here's some more trainers to face off against, so let's fight them. Am I seasick? No. This is a long, drawn-out episode. It's been an hour of just me talking. But I'm trying to think, what else is there? Oh yeah, back to the Ash Misty thing. Since I think I've fought every Pokemon that's on this ship at least once, and I've explained every one of them, aside from maybe one or two that I forgot to. Or I was in the middle of an explanation whenever that one came up, so I couldn't finish it. Oh well. There's a couple of episodes where Misty actually truly leveled up, where it's hinted that Misty has a thing for Ash. This is true. Or at least, I think that these things are true. There's one episode where, I don't remember if it was Ash or if it was Misty, one of them invited the other one to dance at this festival thing, and although they're not actually dancing like slow dancing or anything like that, which would have been awesome, but they're just like dancing side by side with one another. They're still dancing together, so it's the idea of a boy inviting a girl to dance, or vice versa. I don't remember who it was, but I digress. One of my favorite parts, Ragnarok leveled up! Again, I don't know if these Pokemon are going to end up at the same level that they were throughout the SSN on my last run through this, so you never know. And Pikachu has fainted, so I'm not going to be able to Pikachu again. Great. I'm not going to go heal myself again because it takes too long. Hey, matey! Let's do a little jig. That is not okay. There will be no jigging in this game. Unless you're a Jigglypuff. His first Pokemon is Jigglypuff. There you go. That works. You can now jig all you want. Dear God. But one of my favorite things, one of my favorite arguments with people is there was a song, it was Misty's song, where Misty confesses her feelings for Ash. She doesn't get to say it to Ash because she's too afraid to say it to Ash. And it wasn't Misty actually singing, it was some other person, I can't remember who it was. But anyway, it wasn't the same voice actor, but it would have been awesome if it was. Then again, I digress. It was Misty's song. It was actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was put into Pikachu's jukebox. I think that's the first time that I ever heard it. And that's one of my major arguments of, oh, Misty had a thing for Ash. The other characters, we don't know if they had a thing for Ash, but Misty did. And maybe they're both too young to realize that they have feelings for each other. Maybe. Maybe they just don't know how to express it. That will explain why they always argued and everything. But in that song, people argue that, oh, it was done by the 4Kids people, so it's not relevant. People, that's true that it was done by the 4Kids people. It wasn't in the Japanese anime, but the fact still states, the fact still stands, the fact still states, yeah, that makes sense. If the 4Kids people did this song, and the people who originally did Pokemon did not want that song played, they would have had a cow about it, and then that song would not have been played. We would not have heard anything about that song. That song would never have existed. The fact that they had to run that by them, they had to run it by the Pokemon Company, I can't remember if that's what their original name was or not. Or if that's their new name, or if that's always been their name, or what. The fact that they actually had to run it by them, or they wouldn't have been able to play it, because if they hadn't ran it by them, then they would have been pissy. Scrubbing decks is hard work.